guys, so today I want to do a quick little benchmark comparison here, speed comparison of the processor and the graphics on the Xiaomi Redmi Pro here, which I bought a couple of days ago, and also on the Xiaomi Mi Note. This is not the Mi Note 2, which is a newer Note version from Xiaomi. This is the original one, okay? It's pretty hard to be able to buy these days. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna run the Entity benchmark test. We're gonna test a bunch of different things. I'm gonna fire it up here. Are we gonna need an internet connection? We might need that. The good thing is I already have my Wi-Fi ready, so I should be able to connect them pretty fast. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Obtaining IP address on both. Connected. Okay, great. Perfect. And then I'm gonna fire this one up. Okay, great. Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna run this test here. 3D RAM CPU test. And I think it's gonna be a little bit of noise here. And I'm really curious which one's gonna perform the best here. The Xiaomi Mi Note was a phone that came out 2014, so it's 2017 now, so like 3-year-old phone. That is a lot, and I'm quite surprised. Like the Xiaomi Mi Note already 2017, it feels like a futuristic phone still. I mean, it feels so good with the curved, the glass design and stuff like that. Now when I take a look at this pretty fast, I really don't know if I can tell from looking at these images here, graphical images, which one is performing better. I kind of see that it feels like the Xiaomi Redmi Pro, which I have at the bottom here. It does look like it's have a little bit more of a vibrant display, so a little bit more cooler display. More cool, not cooler, or again, I'm not sure if you can say cooler, not colder. Okay, now we can see 1080p, 1080p display here, 1080p display here also, and it's also having real-time shadow. It's really good. Which one does perform best here? I mean, it's really hard to say. Of course, we're gonna be able to see that on a score, but it does run a little bit faster. It does look like on the Xiaomi Redmi Pro, which is a phone you still can buy, and I will have a link in the description to it. But Xiaomi has released a lot of good devices. I mean, a lot of new devices also last year, and they're all constantly releasing new devices. A little bit more interesting than, Apple has been a little bit boring lately. I mean, sure, it kind of worked 2010 with just releasing one phone, and sure, they're still making a lot of money, still making good profit, but yeah, after Steve Jobs passed away, they have not really been innovating that much. So I don't think that might not work in the future. But then again, it's going to be the 10th anniversary iPhone this year. That means 10 years since the original iPhone, and the rumors are saying that's going to be pretty epic. So it's going to be really interesting to see what Apple's going to do this year. Now when I take a look at this, I can see that the color red looks a bit more vibrant here on the Mi Note. That's weird. I do enjoy the Mi Note more in terms of it's like more of a slimmer design, and it doesn't have any real physical button. I really do enjoy the physical button that you have on the Redmi Pro, and but it looks like it's going to disappear more and more on phones this year. That Samsung might not have it on the Galaxy S8. That's going to be very boring, of course. Or I don't know. The Mi Note with its capacitive 3 buttons down there, it's really nice actually. It's really good. Okay, so the Redmi Pro seems to be doing very, very good here. And yeah, here you can see the name Redmi Pro. Mi Note LTE is just a 4G, LTE 4G variant. It's running on the same Antutu latest version 6.2.7 as well. It looks like on the CPU that the Mi Note is catching up. Maybe not. Also, when I take a look at the displays, they do look pretty identical in size. But I think that this one might be, Mi Note might have a 5.7 inch display and this one 5.5 inch. It's not really a massive difference between that. Okay, so now it's the user experience, which is the final test. And I mean, I gotta say, when I look at these, they are running kinda at the same speed here, looks like. But I'm not sure if that means that they are gonna get similar results. It could still be way different. But I don't know which one's gonna win this one. It's you know, both are quality phones. 85%, 15% to go. Also, the Mi Note has the kind of charging things on the left side here. It's in the middle on the Redmi Pro. And both have the headphones thing at the top. I really don't like that. I like it when it's at the bottom because it's just easier when you have it in your pocket. Now it's doing some basic strategy games, some image decoding, and I'm gonna still get the results. Oh wow, 85,630 on the Redmi Pro. That's really good. I did expect maybe around 55,000 or something, but that's really good. Almost 100k. That's crazy. Whoa. Oh wow. This is interesting. 58,000 here. Wow. So there's a massive difference between these two for sure. On the 3D, this one gets around almost 10,000. This one 15,000, so 50% higher score on the 3D side. User experience, wow, 21,000, 36,000, almost doubled on the user experience. CPU is pretty close actually. That one is actually one of the closest one I think so far. 20,000 here almost and 26,000 here. So you know it is faster, but they are very close. Here is a very interesting one. RAM is actually seems to be performing better here, almost 8,000 here and just 7,000 there. So quite interesting how it can be such a big difference. So the big one, of course, is the UX thing there. I'm really not sure if that's gonna matter that much, to be honest. And also that the 3D is just a bit better here. That might play a role in some games, but most games are pretty basic these days. And RAM is not going to play any different. And CPU, I mean, it's a bit stronger, but both are still very quality phones. So yeah, just a quick little video checking that out. I might do some user experience testing more, but as you can see, they're very smooth, and I don't see any major problems just on these basic things. But quick video checking that out. Hopefully you did enjoy, and have a great day.